Boys, thanks for coming down on such short notice.
Anything for the man who's helping us.
Actually, that's what I called you down here to talk about.
You called us down here just so we could talk about you?
No, you moron. About your status as my clients.
What do you mean? What about it?
Well, to be honest, after Soldano's death, I can't have you boys on board as clients anymore.
What do you mean?
Until I figure out who's behind Soldano's death, I can't have you boys as clients. It's a conflict of interest.
You don't think that we were behind it?
I can't say you were behind it, but I can't say you weren't.
You have to believe me.
Believe you, for all I know, your entire life has been a lie.
Carson, buddy, does this change anything?
No, it doesn't. And get the hell out of my office.
Oh, clumsy me.
Here you go, ma'am.
Oh, bless your heart. Say, don't I know you from someplace?
I'm not quite sure you do.
Are you sure?
Believe me, I remember that face.
Aren't you an autopsy doctor at St. Miami's Hospital?
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Isn't your name Benito?
Actually, that's me.
Yeah, I know, I was talking to you.
Here's your box, ma'am.
Get lost, you bum.
How do I know you again?
Oh, it's funny, we haven't actually met. You stopped by my boyfriend Giorgio's place the other night?
I see.
Sort of boyfriend. It's complicated. Anyway, that night, I was just coming out of the shower and about to enter the kitchen when I saw you there. I wasn't decent, so I quickly hopped back into Giorgio's room, but I couldn't forget such a handsome face.
And tell me, how complicated are things with Giorgio?
We're close, but it's not like we don't have our secrets.
It's important for everyone to have at least a few secrets.
Carson, I didn't know you still worked for us.
I stopped working for you boys. I didn't stop working for you, boy. Why don't you let me in and I'll explain?
By all means. Would you like some cocaine?
No thanks. I had some before I got here.
All right, please have a seat. Jesus, what are you doing? Were you raised in a friggin' refugee camp? This is an expensive oriental chair. We will sit down on the floor, you maniac.
My bad. Antonio, let's cut to the chase. I don't think you had anything to do with Soldano's death. Your brother, on the other hand, I'm not so sure about him yet. I've known a lot of liars in my day, and he reeks
That's what I've been saying since day one.
of dishonesty. I don't trust him, but I came here today, Antonio, because I trust you and you alone, and I want to help you. Now, I'm sorry about earlier, but I had to make sure your brother believed that I was dropping both of you as clients.
So you're not gonna drop both of us as clients?
I'm not dropping you. If you're willing to pay your half of my fee plus your brother's share, I will continue to search in private for proof that you are your mother's true son.
Oh, great, wow. Man, I can't wait to shove this down Giorgio's face.
Not a word. Now less talking and more forking.
Wow, that was the most visually stunning sex I've ever had.
That was nothing.
No, I mean really, that was amazing. The way that the light was hitting your hair and the CGI, I don't even know how you did that. Is it always that way with Giorgio?
It's always like that with me.
I wasn't asking about you, I was asking about Giorgio. I hear he's about to be a very rich man, or maybe, right?
Well, yes, but only if he is the true son and can prove it in the next 7 days.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, and with no ulterior financial motive here at all, how close are they to finding out who the one true son is?
Well, I suppose they're always only one document away, but for now, they don't have a clue.
Now, hypothetically, if there were one thing that could trip them up along the way to keep them from finding out, what would it be? You know, just so I can, make sure it never happens.
Shh. Less talking, more forking.
Oh. Oh boy! Whoa! Are those lasers? Whoa!
Hey, Antonio just left. It's just you and me for now, Derek. Carson's back on the case. Antonio doesn't know that I know. Carson wants to keep it hush-hush. I know, it's not what we wanted to hear. But don't worry, I'll keep an eye on it. Don't worry about me. You just do what I need you to do. Stay safe.
Carson, thought you were done working for us.
I stopped working for you boys, not for you, boy.
I don't get what you're trying to say.
Oh, why don't you let me in and I'll explain.
Oh yes, please come right in. May I offer you any cocaine?
No thanks, I just had some before I got here.
All right, well, have a seat. Jesus, what are you doing? Were you born in a freaking refugee camp? This is a priceless Oriental rug. We will remain standing.
My bad. Giorgio, let's cut to the chase. I don't think you had anything to do with Sildano's death. Your brother, on the other hand, him I'm not so sure about. I've known a lot of liars in my time, and he reeks
I've been saying that since day one.
of dishonesty. I don't trust him. Giorgio, I trust you and you alone, and I want to help you. Now, I'm sorry about earlier. I had to make sure that your brother thought that I was dropping both of you as clients.
So you're not dropping us as clients?
I'm not dropping you as a client. If you're willing to pay your half of my fee plus your brother's share, I will continue to look in secret for proof that you are your mother's true son.
I can't wait to run this in front of me.
Not a word. Now, less talking and more forking.
Sildano, you're alive.